I hate that we have to say goodbye every day. How many more days until you're legal? 63. It will be just after graduation. I know it's not long, but it feels like forever. I know. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Goodbye. Hey, what's that? Nettie, wait. You want me to sell Gran's house? She's still alive, you know. I don't own the house. Gran is just letting me stay there. Yes, but do you think she'd be okay with it? You're her only living relative, sort of. I thought she gave you the house. Maybe. I would have to speak to her first. Do you want to come and meet her, Gran? Sure, I'd like that. I mean, I kinda know her already through you. But she's never met you. Go ask Jean and Louis. See if you can go.
Spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel. Spin me again and again, till I'm upside down. Calling again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Tell me I'm the only one.
I haven't been here for a while. I used to come at least once a week. Then stuff started to happen. I'm sorry. You know, if I could make you a human, I would. I don't think I'd want that. Really? Why not? My life would be so different. True. It could be better. It could be worse. I like my life. If it had been human, I would have had not met you or Tally or Zed. Zed? Tell me about him. Gran's place is just up ahead. Okay then. Avoiding the subject, are we? Come on, let's go. Hey Gran, it's me. Nettie, sweetheart, you haven't visited me for so long. I'm sorry, Gran. I've had a pretty eventful few months. As long as you promise to come more often. Of course. Gran, this is Onrain. What? How is that possible? When did she get a body? Gran? How do you know about Onrain? You know that's not a real name. Gran! You know the truth now, I take it, about who you are? But how long have you known? You didn't think they'd just let anyone adopt you, did you? What? Mom knew? Why didn't anyone tell me? I didn't know. Not at first. The person who dropped you at the church just said, "Make sure this child goes to someone who knows about the supernatural." I have something for you. Here, your mom made you a video, said to give it to you when it was time. She wanted to give it to yourself, but wasn't able to. Nettie, if you are watching this, then you have found out the truth, and I am no longer living. I make this on the off chance that I will not be there. I had hoped to explain all this to you in person. I don't know exactly what you are, only that you are not human. You have some kind of shifting powers. The first time I saw it, it scared me half to death. I was babysitting a little girl named Kelly, about 3 years old. You had just turned 6. Kelly brought a bunch of princess dresses. They were obviously too small for you to play to, so you made yourself younger to fit them. It took me 3 days to convince you to go back to yourself. I'm trying to find out exactly what you are, but so far there's no luck. I never told you about any of this. I wanted you to have a normal childhood. I'm sorry if it makes you upset. I know that when you grow up, your human life will be gone. I didn't want to take it away from you any earlier than needed. I love you, Nettie. Did everyone know I wasn't human? And all of you kept it from me? Is there anything else I need to know? Ugh. Nettie, wait. I was waiting for that to happen. For Nettie to lose her temper. For her to finally break down. She's learned the truth. She's not who she always believed. She's not as old as she believed. Everything she ever knew about herself was a lie. I think learning that her adopted mother knew at least a little bit about her and never told her, that was her limit. She overloaded and broke down. Well, come on, let's go get her. Hey, you okay? So many secrets, so many lies. Why did nobody tell me? The whole time I was growing up, I thought I was crazy, that I had an overactive imagination. She knew. My mother knew, and not once did she tell me. I'm sorry, Nettie. It's not your fault. I remember you trying to tell me as a kid that you were real, and the stories you told me of Mom and Dad were real. Why did you stop telling me? I didn't think you would ever believe me. I thought if I hid away for a while, maybe when you were older, I could try again. Then people started hunting us, and I had to do things I'm not proud of. I am too old, and you are too fast. Nettie, I'm sorry. I should have broke it to you more gently, but when you introduced On-Rain, I was so shocked. How did you know about her? In Mom's video, she said she didn't know what I was. Your mother passed on before she figured out everything. How exactly did you find out? And what exactly do you know? I have visions. In ancient times, they would have called it the sight. You're psychic? Not exactly. I see flashes, sometimes clear, sometimes jumbled. They can be past, present, or future. That's how you knew about supernatural creatures? Was Nettie's adoptive mom like you? No. The sight seems to pick and choose those in the family who get it. My daughter never had it, but was raised to know about the otherworld things. That's why she adopted me? Yes, and she couldn't have loved you more. She could have told me. She could have told me all of this. I know. She knew what it was like believing in things others thought were fairy tales. It was hard for her growing up. She didn't have a lot of friends and was very lonely. I think she wanted to keep you from having the same heartache. She loved you very much. I think she was wrong. So did I. We fought about it. One of the few fights we actually had. She made me swear to never tell you until you figured it out for yourself. That's great. So, you had visions about me? That's how you know? Actually, not a vision. A visitor. Someone told you about Netti? Yes, it happened while I was visiting her mother's grave. Poor Netti, stuck with the old lady as a guardian. You'd be proud of her, Katie. She's doing well. She has a great guardian. Who are you? You see me? Of course, young man. I'm old, not blind. Thank goodness. I've been trying to talk to her for years, but she couldn't see me. You're a ghost. Yes, my name's Owen, and your daughter here adopted my daughters. I'm sorry. I think you're mistaken. Katie here only adopted one girl. Have you noticed she has a very active imaginary friend? A lot of children do. It's not that unusual. Mary is very unusual and no longer a child. She's a teenager at the moment, I believe. Mary? I believe your daughter named her Netti. And you see, she is actually two souls in one body. You saw our father? Yes. He said he'd been following you for years, keeping track of you. He told me of your origin and that people would try to hunt you down. Is our father... is he still here? No, honey. After he talked to me, he said he was at peace now. He said to tell you both he loves you. How long ago was it when you saw him? It was just after the last time I saw you, Netti. If he was trying for so long, how come you only just saw him? I don't know. I think he was mostly following you guys. It was just a coincidence he came to me that day. So, how is it that you came to have a body of your own, Rain? I'm sorry your girls have had such a hard life. That all these things keep happening. Poor Mavis and her family. If there's anything I can do to make things a little easier on you, please let me know. Actually, Gran, that's why we came to visit in the first place. It's about your house. My house?
Spin me around and around.